Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. Today we're going to be talking all about at-home lash lift kits. Whether they actually work, are the results just as good as if you go to a salon, how long does it actually take, and how do you do the procedure? Well, I'm going to show you the procedure that I do on my lashes at home. I'm going to say right from the get-go, it is far easier and far quicker to have this treatment done in a salon. It's really quite difficult to do this treatment on yourself because you're going to have one eye closed whilst you're doing each eye. And it's also very fiddly looking in a mirror if you're not really sure about what you're doing. Today, we're going to be talking all about this kit. Let me show you what's actually included in this kit, and then I'm going to show you the procedure itself. So this is the Iconsign Lash Lift Eyelash Perming Kit. I will link this in the description box if anybody wants to get their hands on this particular kit. So it comes with a couple of boxes. One is for cleaning tools, one is for the lift pads. Then you get a number 1 perming solution, a number 2 fixation solution, number 3 nutrition solution, and a number 4 a cleanser. You also get a false lashes glue, and you also get the lash lift tools. Now let me show you what are in all those individual boxes. So as you can see at the bottom left hand side of the screen, you will notice the lash pads. There are 5 of these to choose from. They are labelled small, medium, medium 1, medium 2 and large. Then you get the cleaning tools. These are great for actually applying the lashes to the glue. They're absolutely fantastic. You can also remove some of the liquids from the lashes with these. I don't particularly use them for that, but you can use those for that if you want to. Then you have the lash lift tools. These are in the form of spoolies, which will be an integral part of this procedure, and also some very small, accurate tools that will apply the different solutions to your lashes. You also get these little plant extract care eye pads to place underneath the eyes. I don't particularly use these. I don't feel like they're necessary, but if you feel like you want to, then they are there for you to use. Okay, so let's have a close shot of my eyelashes before the procedure. And then I'm going to show you the procedure in full. So let's get on with it. Okay, so firstly you need to get your hair completely out of the way. To make sure that the lashes and the eyelids are completely clean, you can use the number 4 cleansing fluid. I don't use this, I use my regular cleanser. You can use your regular cleanser if you want to. Just make sure that it's not an oil cleanser because you don't want any oil residue being left on the surface of the skin. You now need to choose the size of silicone eye pad that's correct for your lash length. It's not about the size of your eye, it's about the length of your lashes. And the longer your natural lashes are, the bigger the actual silicone pad you want to go for. So these silicone pads come in 5 different thicknesses. They go from small, medium, medium 1, medium 2 and large. Now I have quite long lashes to begin with. I would only ever use medium 2 and large for my lashes. I did go for something smaller when I first got this kit and lived to regret it for months afterwards because you will get too big a lift and it will be a nightmare to add mascara to your lashes. I've actually gone for medium 2 for this procedure, and to be quite honest, I wish I'd gone for the large because now I've seen the result, I realise I've got slightly too large a lift and I would have preferred something a little bit more relaxed. So the large would have been more preferential in this instance. If the silicone eye pads don't fit your lid space, then you can trim them to size if you want to. It's not a problem. I actually trimmed both sides of my silicone eye pads just so that they sat on my eyelid and they were much more comfortable. So once you've chosen the size of the silicone iPad that you want to use, you want to add a little bit of glue to the back of the iPad. Make sure you've coated the whole thing. Let it dry for about a minute until it goes really tacky, and then apply them to your lid space. Once that's completely stuck in place, you want to apply the glue to the base of the pad. Then grab a spoolie, and this is really, really important if your lashes don't grow straight. So you want to use the utensil to stretch the lashes over the pads. Spend time doing this. This is the most important phase of this entire procedure. Remember that the position that your lashes are in when they're stuck to the eye pads is the position that they will remain in for the next 6 to 12 weeks. So this needs to be right. You need to be comfortable with it. If you're unsure, clean off the glue and start again. Take as long as you need on this part of the process. Then you need to apply the #1 perm solution. Apply most at the root of the lashes. Don't apply all over the lashes. The ends of your lashes are the most porous, so if you apply the solutions to the ends of your lashes, you risk over processing the lashes, really damaging the lashes. You don't need to perm the tips of your lashes, so make sure that you're applying the perming solution right at the base of the lashes, and you take it around about halfway up. Once you've got the perming solution where you want it, cover with plastic wrap and leave for 10 to 12 minutes. To be more comfortable, apply a warm towel over your eyes if you want to. Once the 10 to 12 minutes is up, remove the plastic wrap, remove the perming solution with a damp cotton round, being really careful to go in upward motion so you don't disturb any of the lashes, and then apply the #2 fixation solution in exactly the same way, right down at the root and halfway up the lashes. Then cover with plastic wrap again and leave for another 10 to 12 minutes. After the 10 to 12 minutes, once again, remove the plastic wrap, remove the solution with a damp cotton round, and use a cotton bud in the #4 cleanser to remove all the glue from the lashes. You can apply a decent amount of pressure to the eyelashes with the cotton bud and the cleanser. Just take your time. You need to make sure that all the glue has been removed and all the lashes have been released from the iPad before you take the iPad from the eye. If you don't make sure that all that glue has been removed, you risk pulling your lashes out, and that is definitely not what anybody wants. Once all the lashes have been removed from the iPad, you can then use your cotton bud with a little bit more cleanser to just gently massage underneath the iPad to remove it from the eyelid. Then you can apply the #3 nutrition solution to the lashes. Now, it's always advisable to not get your lashes wet again for a further 12 hours, otherwise this may relax the lash lift a little bit. I've never had a problem with this. I've always made sure that I've double cleansed in an evening and never really had an issue. So that's entirely up to you whether you follow that rule, but it's always within the instructions of the pack. So what do you think of the results? I mean, I don't think anybody will be able to say that they can't tell the difference. Let me show you the before and afters now. It's pretty evident. It's pretty clear that I've had a lash lift. My lashes look double the size that they were right at the very beginning. And I've even taken photos of my lashes without mascara, because with mascara, everything looks more exaggerated and your lashes always look longer because your lashes are darker. So here's the before and afters with no mascara on for you, just so you can see the difference. This is seriously effective, this treatment. Whether you think it's worth doing this in your own home, because it's very time consuming. I only like doing one eye at a time. I don't like doing them both together. I like to make sure that I've had plenty of time to get each phase completely 100% correct. Only you will be able to make the decision on whether you think this is worth it for you. I still would always recommend that you go and have this procedure done in a salon. You are working with chemicals, you're working very close to the eye, but if your salon doesn't actually do this procedure and you're desperate to try it, well, this is how I do it at home. So the results are said to last between 6 and 12 weeks. Everybody's eyelashes are going to be different. Nobody's experience is going to be identical. For me personally, this lasts me a full 12 weeks, sometimes even more. So just bear that in mind when you're choosing what size iPad to use. If you overdo your lash lift, and believe me, 90% of you will, I did. You just get too overexcited. You choose one of the iPads that's too small because you think your lash is going to look super long, and your lashes end up looking like they're waving at people as you walk past them. You don't have to worry too much. You don't have to look that way for 6 to 12 weeks. I was just being a bit melodramatic earlier on. It is easier to choose the correct size iPad right from the get-go though. So try and do that first, but if it does go wrong, then take your number one perming solution, take one of the spoolies from the toolkit, dip that in there, remove the excess, close your eye and just rub that through the lashes in a downward motion. Leave it for 30 seconds and then wipe it free. Hopefully it will have relaxed the lift enough. If it doesn't, wait a day, do that again for another 30 seconds, and then hopefully you will have the result that you're wanting. So let me know what you think. I'm going to wait until this evening until I take all my makeup off to decide whether I need to relax my lash lift a little bit. I'll see what they look like tomorrow once they've dropped a tiny weeny bit. I really hope you've enjoyed this video though. If you want to know anything else about this procedure, do let me know in the comments section and I'll hopefully be able to answer any of your questions. But in the meantime, if you've liked this video, if you've thought it was helpful in any way, please do give it a like, press that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos, and hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.